don't know. One day I'll figure out. These cameras are better than what they look like on OBS. Maybe with the new computers. Oh my god, I forgot. I'm a beautiful woman. Have you seen my house yet, darling?
I'm a little scared. Because
I
think
it didn't let me in.
I don't know what you're talking about. It wouldn't let her pixelate person.
No, I'm not on the screen. Like, hold on, let me refresh. Never mind, it's there. I just didn't refresh.
Oh, okay.
My
Are
bad.
you in the game?
It's connecting.
Five ever, or like a little bit? But anyway, oh honey, you're so gorgeous.
I'm a beautiful woman.
Literally
Every
on
day
my-
I get up and I stand on my porch and I sit there and think to myself, because I have very limited skill sets, I should only be working in the farm. That's what I was told. But my girlfriends say I'm repressed.
I hate you so much.
It's a good thing I don't know what that word means.
Oh my god.
Can you... You're an embarrassment.
Oh, look, I
I
got mail.
love you, but you embarrass me.
Oh, they want me to join the Adventurers Guild.
Yeah, I got that one too.
Oh, wow. Just make me feel totally unspecial.
They're just looking for
Fine.
like people to pay them money. Honey, did you look at my house?
Get out of here.
Yes. You stole a piece of furniture. You keep asking.
No, I didn't.
Why are you saying, did you look at my house?
Because I went to extra effort to make mine pretty. Was that Tiger or Bodhi?
Who squeaks and who actually
Tiger.
meows?
Tiger squeaked.
Right in here.
Did you not get enough kisses today, sir?
Here, we'll plant that. And then I'm gonna take this. Hello, putters.
Oh, crap, I have
Hello,
money.
Putty.
Anyway,
Oh,
face
my
hurts.
money.
My face is tired. I don't remember the layout of this farm. Oh wow. Look at the 3 measly plants. Is that yours, darling? I will her.
If you want it to be mine,
No.
then it's mine. If you don't want it to be mine, then it's not mine.
Initiation. I have to slay a bunch of slimes.
What is your adventure today, Chris?
I'm on my way to the mines right now.
So you guys are going in together?
Yeah, you know, do it better than that.
I see a bunny.
So, that's what I like spend most of my time doing when I play on my own. Is the mines. That's my mission right now. Okay,
The mines. To get to the bottom and then stare at it and wonder what to do next.
Oh god, I just want to say hello. I don't know you well enough to trust you. Sorry. Jeez, just... Never mind, I just won't say hi to anybody
Just
ever because
give
I'm
him
untrustworthy.
Give him food and he'll trust you. He's like a cat.
Good cat.
Yeah.
What's that?
Can we date the old guy in the wheelchair?
What? No.
He seems
He's
broken.
married!
Yeah, but he seems broken. I can fix him.
You got caught digging through Alex's... You got caught digging through trash. Why is your... Oh, Alex caught you. That's why.
It worked.
Good job.
Ow.
It's not my fault.
No, come back.
He shouldn't have, like, walked near me.
I am almost full up. I'm full up on stuff.
My fighting strategy is just click quickly.
Found the ladder.
Wait, are you guys on the same floor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a topaz on the left. I will grab it. I will eat this leek. This leek will be mine. Yes. It gave me a small amount of nutrition.
Just, like,
Oh, I didn't bring anything.
Because I needed energy. I found it on the floor and I needed it. I watered so many plants today.
I totally didn't want anything.
Let's just right click on this and take all the coal.
All my money is made off of fishing.
I hate these things!
Oh, they're annoying.
He left all the copper behind. Oh, I found another ladder. Oh god!
Currently getting. Wait.
You didn't what? Wolver has long hair.
Yeah.
What if it's really short hair that you just are getting like rats?
I really doubt
knots.
that's what it is.
You sit there and you're just obsessed with having to tie knots in your own tiny little hair. Get that. Abigail wants it.
I'll feed it to her.
Yeah.
She's so mean.
She didn't say anything like that when I gave it to her in
I think they got rid of it.
They did?
Wait, no, they didn't get rid of it because I saw it before. Had to.
Maybe it's just certain things.
It's really hard when you don't have a backpack being down here.
I can afford another backpack.
Oh, that's right. We have individual money, don't we?
Yeah.
I need to go buy seeds.
It's nice to be so wealthy.
Always.
What did you say? It's nice to be what?
I said it's nice to be so wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
More slime.
I'm gonna charge you for living on your farm.
It's my farm!
No, it's not. It's mine. Yes, the next
level. Oh, an
level.
amethyst. This is what she loves.
Another
Wait,
geode.
No, we didn't donate this one to the museum yet.
Actually...
Oh no, I didn't get it from a geode, I fished it up. Because everything in this game is fishable for some reason.
Oh, you could find, like, pretty jewels that somehow get stuck on your hook in the water. Or is inside the fish. I don't know. Does it matter? Ow! Rock monsters.
I hate it when it's hard to find the
way down.
Yeah, thank you. The ladder.
As a beautiful woman, I've been taught to like hard things, but this one
Honey,
is a little
oh my
challenging.
god! Get
What?
a new joke! Your lips aren't pretty enough to make that joke.
It is in the game. My lips are beautiful. Get off of me. Oh god.
Oh my god, I have like no health.
Yeah, I'm running low.
Things.
Where are we? Floor 16?
I think so.
How much do I really want to go further? Not really.
What happens if you die in the mine?
Oh my God,
you're carried
weird
back and you lose a
when
bunch of
it's
stuff
still
that's in your
daytime.
bar, and you lose money or something.
But what if you're in multiplayer? Can the other person carry you out?
No. You just get found by someone else random. The other person says, sucks to be you. Get good, scrub. Things like that. We're taught that way. Hi, Cherubeth.
Welcome back.
Horseradish.
Thank you so much, Dooms, for the 35 months that
What am I going?
Thank you for the 35 months, Dooms!
Probably nothing. Oh.
I love the little Bodhi and Tiger paws.
I need to fix... What the... Oh. Oh my god, put the body in tiger paws. Zero the putters.
Listen, I don't know how to make emotes, but I think those were my most successful ever.
Yeah. I mean, they're little paws. How do you go wrong with those? Geode thing.
Already late.
Let's see.
Honey, it's 8 o'clock.
And?
I just wanted to remind you, because you always say remind you when it's dark out.
I just realized, what if I worked on having a sweet lesbian relationship with that hippie girl? I'd be swimming in drugs every single day. I wouldn't know what day it is.
I mean, that sounds awesome. I don't know who I'm gonna date.
Watering can.
I need a watering can.
Wait, can I date Shane? The fixer-upper?
Can I actually
away for some reason.
fish in here? I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Cherubim.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Cherubim.
The kitty's sleeping in the water. That's weird, but okay.
This here is a very large tumbler of iced coffee.
Ooh. Is it filled with sugar and yum?
It's not filled with sugar, I use sweetener.
Is it filled with sweetener and yum?
Yes. Sweetener and yum. What?
Is it filled with sweetener and yum? Is it?
Oh, tiger's in my house, because my house is the prettiest.
You know,
You're
this
just, just sitting in the water. That's weird.
Wait, I need to check the TV. Queen of Sauce is having a rerun. Ah, yes, a stir fry. Now I, too, can stand in the kitchen and cook.
Stir fry? I really, really need to upgrade my house to a...
No, you don't.
It's hard for me, you know?
It's hard for all of us.
Long and hard. It's a joke. I'm sorry.
I know.
Stop looking at me like that. Stop looking at me in disapproval.
Wow, we're getting a lot of sleep right now.
Yeah, it's just sitting here waiting. Who's waiting? Who's not in bed?
It's me.
Get in bed.
I'm working on it.
Wow. Level 2 fishing. All I did was fish up like 3 things.
Is it thunderstorming?
Oh.
Why is it always thunderstorming when we play this game?
Fear. It's making you afraid of things. So shall we go into the story?
The story?
The story
About my vehicle? No.
No, I'm not going into that story. The story that I mentioned on Discord that I'm not sure if everyone has heard. That everyone under the sun has heard how to repel a vampire and what ends up happening
about this?
when you repel a vampire. Akin to repelling a vampire where you like stick a crucifix in its face. If you happen to have a toothbrush in your mouth and Isaac walks into you, he will scream, hiss, and run.
I do not scream. I do not scream or
I 100%
hiss.
believe that you scream.
I do not. I do not.
He was like looking at his phone while I was brushing my teeth. He walked into the bathroom and he's like, honey, blah, blah, blah. And then he looked up and went, ah, ah, and then ran.
Oh my god, that was so loud.
That's exactly what
You're trying to play this calming game and you are just all over the place, honey.
Ruining it.
How dare you be interested?
Wait, sorry, I think I missed the part of the story. What was the damage to your car?
Oh, just back rear passenger door, but
Nothing too
like
crazy.
it's considerable. So like, we'll see how that goes.
How do we get... What kind of farm did you give us?
Apparently,
This is weird.
I just found a cockle.
The climate is all over.
What?
A cockle.
That's kind of hot. Do you mean a conch?
No, it's a cockle. It's a common saltwater clam. A cockle.
My icon is literally not even on the map. Where the hell am I? Oh.
We need that.
Honey, it's raining. But anyway, like I was trying to say earlier, they rated Chucky, or like the Child's Play movies, or the first one as not horror, because it's kind of funny. And I feel like that was a miss. Like,
I mean, they're not horror. They're ridiculous.
yeah, but it is still a horror movie.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it
I would
really?
consider it a horror movie. It is funny, but
It's your childhood just telling you it's a horror movie.
Okay.
I mean,
What about
maybe.
Nightmare on Elm Street then? It's funny.
Yeah.
But that's definitely a horror
I
movie.
never
It was
saw that. I
definitely
was
not
never allowed
funny.
to see that stuff.
Yeah, Dilly doesn't really watch horror as much as I do. He's seen the shit out of some Ghibli films.
I'm not a horror movie watcher.
I've seen so many.
Give me a good cartoon and I'll watch that. We don't talk about Bruno.
Honey, why is it always thunderstorming when we play this damn game?
It's a thunderstorm. Goodbye, tiger.
Why would I want to explore the sewers?
They sense the Stardew.
Grabbing this
So,
leak.
Chris, have you ever seen It Follows?
No.
Oh my fucking god, it's so good.
It is good. That one's good. I like
It's
that
so fucking good. What did we watch the other night, Tom? Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark?
Oh,
one. That one was
I
actually.
remember
That one
reading
wasn't
those
scary,
stories when I
but it was
a
decent.
kid.
I liked it.
Looking over each other.
I'm sorry.
What'd you say, Chris?
I said I remembered reading those stories when I was a kid.
Yeah, they basically
yeah.
took those stories and made them into a movie.
Steven Universe.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It wasn't like particularly scary. I feel like that was like a kid's horror movie, like Goosebumps.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was creepy. The pale woman was definitely freaking creepy. But I don't know if I would call it horrifying. Like, I'd still say it was a horror movie, even if it was geared towards children. But would, like, Goosebumps be considered a horror movie? Just because it has horror elements in it?
No. No.
Because it has Jack Black in it, and granted, the beard is very nice on Jack Black.
Hi, Sassy Brassy. Steven Universe, best cartoon ever. I still have only seen like 1 or 2 episodes of it.
Hey,
I don't even know where you go to watch that.
Wait, so are neither of you horror aficionados?
I watch horror movies. I like them a lot.
So it's just my husband's a bitch.
Yeah, pretty much.
I watched it on Hulu. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It's, yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. It was interesting. It definitely kept my attention the entire time.
That one was, I think, was about
It's
Steven
fair to watch.
What's the other one that we watched? The Boy? No, not The Boy. Boy in the Wall?
Huh?
Not the guy in the wall.
That was called The Boy or something.
The Boy.
Yeah,
The one that had
boy with
the
puppet.
yeah, the puppet.
Yeah. That was a good one. I liked that one. But I would say that was hard. Now, Jurassic Park. Do you think Jurassic Park
No.
is hard?
No. Thriller,
Jurassic Park
maybe?
is
I mean-
action based.
So, wait. So, then do you picture Jaws as a horror movie?
What? No, that's a fish documentary.
A completely factual fish documentary?
Yes.
Okay.
Sassy Brassy likes anything horror.
Wait, what do you think?
Yeah, I only
Jurassic
see
Park
horror
movie
when
first?
I'm forced to watch it. And even then, there's certain ones that I will not watch.
Yeah, Dilly won't watch.
What won't you watch?
Will not
Poltergeist?
touch
That was
Poltergeist.
good.
Yeah, it scared him as a kid, and then he just never touched it again.
So yeah, mine that scared me as a kid and I never touched now is Hellraiser. Those movies freak me the fuck out.
Really? It's not even scary. It has Nicolas Cage in it.
I can't even. I've never even
Doesn't have
tried
Nicolas
to watch
Cage
one
in it.
since I was a kid. No, you're thinking of like Ghost Rider, I think.
I'm thinking of Ghost Rider. Oh,
I'm thinking of,
Hellraiser
like-
is
like
the one
the
with the
pinhead.
box.
Yeah, and the like chaos back. I haven't seen them as an adult, but I just remember they like really skeeved me out as a kid, so I just don't even go
Just
near
remember, he's in Dead by Daylight now.
Yeah, he
Isn't Dead by Daylight?
Yep.
Pinhead. He's one of the killers.
Sadako from the Ring.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre, never again will you watch it. I don't even want to see it. And I've seen aspects of one of the versions of it.
So, fun fact.
I've seen it referenced in a lot of shit.
There's like almost no blood in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, even though it's supposed to be super gory.
I really thought about.
Like people automatically associate it with gore, even though it's just there's barely any gore in it.
Just trying to live my life, you stupid insect.
Like,
Okay, would you consider Sweeney Todd a horror movie?
No, that's a musical.
I would picture it as
I would say no, but I see it
as
in horror genre things all the time, like on Netflix.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go that way, you're gonna say Tim Burton horror.
Well, you have
Yeah.
to think of like who the director is for it. You can't. Just
Didn't
be
Tim
like,
Burton do Sweeney Todd?
Would you think of Caroline as a horror
Yeah.
movie or Coraline? Excuse me.
I don't really like. I don't know. I would say a kids horror movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stop motion animation.
I mean, yeah.
That movie was creepy.
So Hellraiser, I've never seen 3 and onward because I got so bored with it. Like it felt like just excuses for gore, more than Saw, and I got very frustrated because I didn't like the rules. Like you know how he had the rule of like if you open the box you're punished. I fucking hated that. I'm like, God damn it.
Why'd you have to go and open the box, Jessica?
Hoping that Clint was gonna be here. He's not here.
But then again, I don't like the Saw films. Not a fan.
They're interesting on their own, but like the whole main storyline, I feel like is a little.
I don't want to watch the
Well,
Saw
the
films.
first one
It's
was
a bit of a
interesting.
stretch.
The second one was okay, and then it just like progressively got more ridiculous, and I just couldn't bring myself to. I've seen almost all of them, and they just got continually like further from the story. I like a good story.
Yeah.
So back to my point, Jurassic Park, I feel like is a horror movie because Jaws is a horror movie. There is no real reason you can tell me that the Velociraptors are not fucking horrifying, even though they're super cool. What, you don't think so? Why are you making that face?
I don't know.
Because you know I'm fucking right.
Actually, my head is stuck in a different place at the moment. You started talking horror, and I kept on going, so fancy. In my head. So fancy. Yikes forever.
But, like... what about... I mean... Okay, but would you think... So what would make a horror movie a horror movie, then?
It's scary.
But that movie about 9/11 is scary. I mean, it has Nicolas Cage, so it loses a lot of credibility. But that's not a horror movie.
That's a good question. What would define a horror movie?
I thought the
other than
9/11 movie was
scary?
supposed to be really bad.
It is. It doesn't change the fact that it still has a genre. And it's not a documentary.
No, I mean, do you know for sure?
Maybe.
Nicolas Cage wasn't there.
Could have been.
He's not like reenacting everything. Like, I'm sure there's things in it that had things that happened during it, and it was a horrifying experience, but I wouldn't call it a horror movie. Have you seen The Descent?
What's this one?
Cave?
I don't think I've seen it.
The girls are in the cave.
Oh my god, yes I did, and the sequel. I was literally just talking earlier today about how, like, that's nothing that I've ever encountered in my life, but one of my biggest fears is to be in a tight little cave in the dark.
I can control never being in that situation, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah. I'm like, this is for a hobby, for fun? Like, what?
This house looks a little barren.
Yeah, I know, because you keep stealing my furniture out of the house.
No, I don't. I got level 2 foraging.
Honey, do you know what the descent is? Dilly has not.
No.
It's the one where the group of girls go into the caves and they get like
Oh, that's
trapped
super fun.
underground, and they think they're alone, and then there's like monsters, like cave dwelling, like cave people. They're really freaking creepy, and they're cannibalistic.
Cave dwelling
Why?
cave people?
They're cave people. I don't know. What would you call them? Ghouls? Like, I don't know what the fuck. Like,
9.
I'm sorry, am I offending cave people out there? And they're just like, well, I'm gonna write a strong worded email to Isaac's fucking email address.
They're gonna call the news.
How fucking dare you?
You're canceled.
I identify as a cave people.
What, dude? What?
But no, I didn't. I thought that movie was really creepy, and I hated the fucking movie. Oh my fucking god.
I don't know the ending.
Good. We're watching it today.
Why? Why would you do this to me?
Because you
Always. Sinister has always. I think that's the movie. Sinister, yeah, has always been one of my
Sinister.
favorites because everybody dies in the end, and I'm like, that's how it should go.
Doesn't the guy that he interviewed also dies, but like in the post credits or something? Not the interview, no. Oh no, Sinister 2. The cop doesn't die.
Sinister 2 is
Sinister
1.
Detective So-and-so.
All of those horror movies around that time, it was what? Sinister, The Conjuring.
The
Wasn't there
Conjuring
another
movies are all
one?
right. First 1 and 2.
Wasn't there?
Insidious.
And Insidious. Those I've seen, and those I actually like.
Yeah,
I-
the Conjuring series was good. I didn't really like the third Conjuring, but I liked the like Annabelle movies and the Nun.
Conjuring
Those
needs
were
to
good.
stop.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of tired
They're
now.
breaking.
That's why I think
They're
the third
breaking
one
their
was,
own
like, eh.
rules. I saw the Annabelle one, and I couldn't stop laughing at some of the stupidity. And I was like, "What the hell is even going on with half of the stuff that they're doing?"
I liked the Conjuring movies. I haven't seen the third Conjuring.
I don't know. It wasn't worth going what I spent at the movie theaters to see it.
That's fine. We have alternative ways to see movies nowadays.
I mean, streaming.
Well, it's been
Yeah,
out for a
that's what I
while.
mean. But no, I thought the Nun was so fucking scary.
Yeah, I agree. The movie was creepy
Wasn't
as
she
shit.
just used in one of them, or was she in 2 of them?
I have no idea if she's in the third one.
She was. She had like a cameo in one of the movies, and that's why she got her own. Oh,
Oh, really?
yeah, it was. It was the second one. That was the like demon that was, harassing the ghost and trying to take over the little girl.
Yes, yeah. The name.
Balak.
Like, you're Balak!
Yeah, and then they
she's
took
like,
out its own movie.
Yeah.
What was that?
She went,
She went, "Yeah!"
and that's all. She's like, I make you go back down. And she's like,
What?
Oh my
she's
god,
like, yes, my true weakness, my
I was just like chatting with you guys and totally forgetting we're actually playing multiplayer, and I was like, wow, that NPC runs fast.
That's how it works.
I want to have a
Up
private
here.
conversation with you, Gunther.
Still need
You ever catch him
daffodils.
out in
I
public?
don't know if Gunther counts, does he?
Well, it said that like he's probably got the key to the sewer.
Oh, I think you have to give him a certain amount of, like, stuff. If you collect rewards, he does give you a bunch of shit. Because I've been giving him, artifacts. Honey, I need some iron bars. Can I have some iron bars? Iron? I need iron.
Oh man.
Ugh.
I'm supposed to be giving copper to Clint, and I forgot to bring it. Oh well. I'll try and catch him, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. We know
Keep holding the
seats are for sale.
kickbox.
We know.
Okay. Sam's trying to do a kickflip.
Oh, I require 4 copper bars in order to upgrade my trash can. Well, I guess I'm not doing that.
To upgrade whose trash can? What?
My trash can.
What trash can are you upgrading?
My one in my inventory, I can sell things from my inventory if I do it.
Oh.
I think Clint has it, but you need 5 copper bars. Like, I don't have that. I don't have time for that, Clint. Date me.
Date me.
I'm so upset that Clint hasn't been a romance option. There's so many freaking nude mods for him though.
Don't you understand it's not possible to date Clint because he's too busy plastering his face against Emily's window and just going...
What?
Yeah, Clint's in love with Emily. And he's like really creepy about it and I love it. It's like literally...
She's like, hi Clint, and he's like... hi.
fogging up the window. Well, that's
Had to
how
banish the kitten to the shadow realm because she was trying to yank the souls out of your shit.
I literally just found a survival hamburger on the beach.
Was it delicious?
It's in my inventory.
That was someone's
Holy shit.
lunch from
It gives
yesterday.
125 energy, 56 health, and 3 foraging.
It's been sitting out there marinating in the sun with its mayo.
Ew.
Delish.
Oh, look, I can't check that trash can because someone's
Are
already
you
gone
watering
through
my
them.
plants?
No, why would I water your plants?
Chris, are you watering my plants?
No.
It's
Oh,
called being
wait.
taken advantage
Somebody's
of.
You're at the big
watering my
house?
plants!
Yeah, actually, I did water your plants.
Aw, thanks, bro!
I just have a habit of watering plants.
I mean, they're all yours if they grow.
Ugh.
I just walked by and I'm like, why is the ground wet? I didn't
Why
do
is the
this.
ground wet? Who would do this sort of thing?
Monsters.
Monsters! Disgusting.
Alright, so Hannibal. Or Silence of the Lambs, would you consider that a horror?
Classic.
You would consider a classic and not
I've
a
never
horror movie?
seen it. I don't want to
I
watch
fucking
it.
hate you. Chris?
What movie don't you want to watch?
Silence of the
Hannibal,
Lambs.
yeah, Silence of the Lambs.
I thought we s-
Oh, that's a good movie.
Unless you want to get me a nice key.
Again, I would not consider a horror movie, but
Is it a horror movie then?
Isn't it a psychological thriller?
that's what I would say. It's a thriller. Have you? Oh my god. Have you watched
So
the
you-
Hannibal TV show?
I have not.
You should. It's super weird, like, and it is very psychological, but I don't know. Hannibal might make you want to be with a serial killer.
Hannibal Cannibal.
I mean, like goals.
He's pretty
Do
beautiful.
they have that ass? Let's be real here.
He's actually gonna be. That guy's gonna be in the new Fantastic Beasts movie. The guy who played Hannibal.
Seriously?
Don't.
Yeah, I can't remember who he is.
You dare.
Yeah, we're not allowed to speak of that series in front of Dilly because he is against the lore of it. And I am also a little bit frustrated with the lore of it. I don't give a fuck about the JK thing. I care about the lore. You ruined me.
Yeah. Well, she ruined it. She was all like, what is the history that I created in all my previous books? Screw that.
Yeah, she did. That's what I get so
That
frustrated.
frustrates the shit out of
It's
me.
but too bad. He plays Gilbert Grindelwald.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh, he's the replacement for Johnny Depp. Yeah, I saw that. I was all like, we went from over the top Grindelwald to average everyday next door neighbor Grindelwald.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not even
have
like
you
the
seen-
casual change in Dumbledore's. It's pretty noticeable.
I know you say Silence of the Lambs isn't a horror movie, but can you at least admit that Red Dragon is a horror movie?
Yeah, I would say that Red Dragon was pretty fucked up.
Red Dragon scared the fuck out of me. When he came back in the house and the mirror was broken, I peed just a little bit. Like, I peed.
Can you not hold it in?
You don't understand, hon.
Pretty understanding it. Like, you need to hold it in. Like, that's just socially acceptable. Holding it in.
Now, have you seen, like, weird, like, cult movies like Midsommar?
I haven't seen that one.
I wanted to see that one, but we never saw it.
I saw it.
What?
Yeah, it's alright.
What without you?
It was okay. It wasn't, like, the best movie in the world, but it was definitely cool.
Did you watch? I think it's In the Deep on Netflix.
Explain a little bit of it to me. I might have seen more seats.
It's kind of like a thriller, I guess. It's got Ben Affleck and his wife, like, it's a serial cheater and flaunts it right in his face
I mean, it's
in front of all their friends and
It's
stuff.
a horror.
And he, like, kills the people that she fucks. Eventually.
Ben Affleck trying to do what he always wanted to do.
Oh,
Be an
is it
angry
like
person.
an underwater thing?
Oh, that's because he, like, drowned somebody at some point.
Oh.
Remember when Ben Affleck was
Oh,
Batman? Remember when Ben Affleck Batman picked up a gun and shot
Fucking
people?
God. Can we not
Christian
talk
Bale is
about
always
Batman
going to be
with
my
a gun?
Batman.
Did you watch the Batman versus Superman? I couldn't finish it.
Yeah, but I don't remember it. I only watched it once.
It was
Yeah,
10
it was
minutes of them
drunk as fuck.
fighting for no reason.
then
Except they
they're
were
like,
pitted against
Did you
each
say
other
Martha?
for no reason, yeah.
Martha?
And then they stopped because
Yeah.
Martha. Have you guys seen Parasite or Train to Busan? We've seen Train to Busan. I actually
I
liked
have
it.
seen both.
I don't know Parasite. Is that
Parasite-
the one? Is that based off of the anime, or
Yes.
is that the anime?
It's literally based off the anime.
Oh, I didn't like the
Favorite
anime. It's too
anime.
anime.
Have you guys watched Death Note?
Of course.
You talking about the
So-
live action thing?
So
Yeah, the live action was, I don't know, it was really weird compared
It
to
was-
the anime. I mean, it had like
heard it
nothing
was-
to do with the anime.
I heard it was trash.
so bad. I loved it.
It was-
such a trash movie.
Cinematically, it was good. The CGI was cool.
Well, if you're gonna go down
Yeah,
that
this is
path, have you
good.
seen Avatar: The Last Airbender by M. Night
Oh
Shyamalan?
my god, we don't. Oh, we like this.
No, I actually don't. I've never been into the Airbender,
What?
the Avatar stuff. No, Joe really
Wow.
liked it, but I've never like watched it at all.
That's why you're not into it.
See,
It's
I
really,
like
really.
bad
It's
movies.
if you just watch Avatar: The Last Airbender from beginning to end, and you'll get addicted to that. It's really well done.
Watch this freaking 30-episode series.
Just
You'll get
watch the first few
Just
episodes
watch
and watch
it.
as you're just all like, I'll just watch
It's
another
only
one.
30
I'll just
episodes?
watch another one. I'll just watch another one.
You said it's only 30 episodes. Well, I have
No,
to
not
watch
that
Hannibal
long.
now. I like the Witcher series. Now, would you consider Witcher horror?
No.
I haven't seen it.
Are you sure?
It's a
It has
fantasy-
lot of
it's a
really
fantasy
horrific
adventure.
shit.
It's also hard to
Yeah.
pick up when you know nothing.
I mean, I haven't really watched it, but I feel like it's like Lord of the Rings isn't a horror movie. I don't.
That's true. Lord of the Rings does have some scary shit in it, but it's not a horror movie.
Do you know what's the scariest thing in it? Two old men fighting with their sticks.
I mean, that sounds like a good time, but okay.
You know what? You know, a movie I've seen classified under horror movies.
What?
Twilight.
I mean, Yeah.
Why is it considered a horror movie?
wow, level 2 farming. Pigstick Farm has earned 15,000.
Wow.
You don't talk about live action Airbender. Disgusting.
Wait, so have you seen all of Twilight?
Me? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Tons of
So,
times.
did you see the
I was a freak for Twilight
did you
when I was a
see the
teenager.
animatronic baby?
Is it like showing
Yeah.
the Twilight baby?
The animatronic baby is just nightmare fuel. Like, I have never been scared like I've been scared by that baby.
I guess that makes it a horror movie.
The baby is frightening.
It's so scary. It is honestly like where dreams go to die.
You know, so this just makes me think, like, some of the movies I've gone to movie theaters, which makes it even more ridiculous. Like, it's supposed to be a really scary movie, and I'll burst out laughing at, like, the stupidest shit. And I'm like, I probably seem like a fucking psycho. I laughed pretty much all through the new Child's Play, and I was definitely the only one
But that's
laughing
the
through
thing,
it.
Child's Play is that really, like, the new one? It's not really that scary. I mean, I would
No,
say it's a
it was-
horror movie, but I don't
It
think
was
it's
super
scary.
funny.
Thinking.
Oh,
can't even
it's
think of
today's
other-
festival.
Horror movies.
Yeah,
that
today's
come
the
out.
festival.
But you would
Oh,
say,
crap.
like, A
Forgot.
Quiet Place. Horror movie, right?
I don't think I watched that one actually.
Bird Box.
I would say
Bird Box was
horror movie.
stupid.
It got way more.
I liked aspects of it, and then it was just no. Bird Box.
Honey, it's on at 9 o'clock. We have to go to the festival.
Why are you telling me?
Because you always forget.
I'm busy.
Alright, I'm going to the Egg Festival.
We can't all go. We have to all go.
Honey, get out of my chest!
I thought you wanted me on your chest.
I said on my chest, not in my chest. That's gross as hell.
Rip open your ribcage.
I'm a beautiful
Chest
woman.
roaster. Okay, Alien. Is that sci-fi or horror?
Sci-fi horror.
Sci-fi. Yeah. I don't know. That's a good mix. That's a pretty creepy one.
Let's go.
Honey, you're not there.
Let's go.
You can't say let's go and then just...
Why are you all taking so long?
Let me know when you guys want me to start it.
Oh, look, Marnie. He's chilling out next to Lewis. Big
Yeah.
surprise.
She's like, oh, Lewis.
On my
Hey,
other game,
Haley.
did the part
Want
where
to be
I
the
sounded
pretty girl
so
next to me? We'll take over this town. Hey, Alex. Ever wanted to double down?
Alright, we're just gonna start. We're just gonna start. Let's just start.
I did horrible at this. My first shot. Hooray!
Calm down, kiddos. That's what he said. Calm down, kiddos.
Gaslighting the children. It's fine.
Now they're waiting.
I always lose this, and Dilly always fucking wins, and I hate him.
Well, I may not this time.
Who the fuck hid an egg in the graveyard? I feel like that's fucked up in a way.
No.
They were like, it's real nice that you're resting here for the rest of eternity, but can you hold this for a second?
I am.
Worry.
I think you're gonna win, honey.
No.
There's eggs over there and can't get over.
There's another one over there! No!
It's a tie.
How much you get?
6.
6.
Oh, I had 5. Wow, look at all the eggs. But these eggs.
It's a tie between Dilly and Isaac. Here's your prize. Enjoy.
I'm so frustrated.
That's it for this year's Egg Festival. I would wear this beautiful hat, but it would cover my gorgeous hair.
I just want to die.
When you have locks that flow like the sun on a summer
I love how that
morning,
took all day, even though we finished like mid-morning.
you don't cover
Yeah.
that up. How dare you not think I'm gorgeous? Oh. The hell?
What?
Suddenly boomeranged.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again. So, I've been, like, running my tongue on my freaking root canal tooth, and it's just really weird, and I feel like part of the tooth is fused with the other tooth, and I'm freaking out, but I'm trying not to, because I'm sure that's not true.
Oh my god, I can barely breathe. I'm trying to fish. I'm gonna lose it. I've been so close. Oh my
Go
god.
to sleep for the night.
You got it? Congrats.
Turn it back on.
I'm so bad at fishing. I'm very tense clicking.
What?
Nothing. Sure, it's fine.
Did you just say honey like you were crying and then licked your tooth and then said nothing?
I'm scared.
Of your tooth?
What if the filling comes out? What if I die?
Then he didn't do a very good job.
I had no idea that they removed the nerve. Like, they just went in there and took it out.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's go. Look at this. Me sell hats, okay, Poke? Come to old house Poke. Bring queens. It's adorable. I love that mouse.
Mom just sent me 500 gold.
Who did?
Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Your mom's all like, oh, honey, I know you can't make it on your own.
It does frustrate me a little bit.
It's like anytime we go out with your parents, we're like, we're gonna pay, and they're all like, no, it's our job to pay for the children.
Yeah, that pisses me off. That always pisses me off. It's like, wow, thanks. I too can have a job.
Meanwhile, when Wizzik's all like, we're gonna invite them over, he like stares at me, he's all like, what are you making?
Feels.
Okay.
I got $500 from Mom and Dad. Thanks, Mom. What? Are you getting a nosebleed?
No. I'm scratching my nose. What's that one movie? What is that one movie where they're like, they're in the, or they're on a raft during a storm or something?
Hi, Darla Rosa.
No.
In a raft on a storm? With a tiger?
No.
That was Life of Pi.
Yeah, Life
that-
of Pi.
Is that what it's called?
Life of Pi had the tiger. Have you ever seen Life of Pi?
No. Stranded on raft. Two guys, one girl. Movie.
It's better be open. Pay 90 gold to anyone to catch. Cauliflower takes too long to grow. I don't remember kale being all that worthwhile.
Ugh, it's gonna drive me insane.
Here, we'll have extras just in case.
It was a movie from like a bajillion years ago.
A bajillion?
Yeah, it was pretty
A
good.
bajigillion?
And for me to be young while a movie is out, that means it has to be old. Listen, I'm just coming to terms with the fact that Facebook apparently isn't for...
I saw the Mario
Is it,
Brothers
like,
movie in the
normal?
theaters.
Yeah, I saw Mario too.
In the theaters?
No, on TV.
I saw it in the theaters because it was
It
new.
was like, well, I mean, it was new then too.
Not when it was on TV.
It was like a year old. I'm sorry.
Honey, they didn't put movies on TV like after a year. Not
Oh,
back
shit.
at that point.
I was a wee bubble.
I know.
A wee child.
Apparently too wee to remember anything.
Wow.
You know,
2 more. There.
I'm just free. Hi, Kitty.
I think I could probably do some more. Apparently it's National Beer Day in the US. I know what I want tonight.
you just drank last night.
And it has helped me through this week.
Feels.
So without going into details, the basics is I have to cover a Surface desk for an IT department that spans the support for the entire company here in America and outside of America. There's 3 of us that work at the desk, and they decided that while they're doing this major project, the other 2 can go on vacation.
I'm telling you, I really don't think that's fair.
I've been working on my own for the past week. Technically, I've been working on my own for the past 2 weeks because as I've been finding out, one of my other coworkers doesn't do anything. And since we're all work from at home, it's difficult to prove it.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it's National Beer Day. Tim, you're still getting the knots
When
out
did they
your
come
hair.
back from vacation?
One of them is supposed to have come back this past Wednesday, but then because of all the planes that were canceled, they said that they had to wait, and because their flight got rescheduled, they're supposed to be back tomorrow.
I still call bullshit on that.
I can't argue it, and it's probably true. Where was I going? The mines is what I was thinking of. You were born the year the Mario Brothers movie came out. I don't even remember what year it came out. Recently learned there's a
Would you
4th
think that-
Three Ninjas movie. Oh my
Honey,
God.
would you think that the Mario Brothers movie is inspired?
The Mario Brothers movie was garbage. I knew it was garbage when I saw it. I stared at it and said, what did they do? I remember when it was coming out and we were all like, oh my God, a video game movie. And then we all sort of stared at each other and we were like, how are they going to make a movie out of that?
Surprise! They didn't.
They didn't.
That's pretty much it. Okay, I need that. This horseradish is needed. You love the Three Ninjas movies? I remember the first Three Ninjas movie being good, and I remember the others afterwards not being so good. But again, I don't know. I mean, everyone's gonna have their own taste in everything. Don't
But
let
their taste is
nostalgia
wrong.
cloud your judgment. I remember a movie that I haven't seen in a long time that
What?
pops up in my head every now and then. It just popped up again.
What?
So you know Friday the 13th?
Yes.
There was a spoofy type movie with all the monsters called Saturday the 14th.
Oh my God.
And it was about this weird magical tome that when you opened it and started reading about a monster, the monster would come out of the
remember
page.
this.
And it was actually a really decent movie from what I remember. But it was so
Would you
corny
consider
weird.
it horror?
Huh? No, it wasn't. It's not exactly horror because it has a whole lot of comic moments in it. It fits more in that whole like campy
Okay.
campy horror corniness type area. It was something that I really enjoyed watching when I was a kid, to put it that way.
Would you picture Shaun of the Dead as a horror adjacent film?
No, it's comedy. Shaun of the Dead is very much comedy. He even said it was comedy. It was intended to make
Chris,
fun of all
do you
of it.
agree with him?
I haven't seen it.
Shaun of the Dead's good. I love Shaun of the Dead.
How about Zombieland?
Zombieland. That was entertaining. I
Was
don't
it-
think it was
wasn't a horror.
scary.
Wasn't intended
No,
to be a
it
horror.
was. They weren't even like scary zombies.
Now, would you picture the second one as a horror?
I don't think so.
These are getting to be some deep questions.
Have you ever seen The Fly?
Yes. I would consider that.
I've never seen it.
That's a horror movie for
I know
sure.
of it.
Well, anytime you see him in a movie, it's kind of like a...
There's 3 ninjas involving Native Americans, and it's so 90s offensive.
Now, would you consider Buffy the Vampire Slayer a horror movie? Or a comedy?
I didn't even know it was a movie. I thought it was just a TV show.
Which
Oh,
one?
yeah.
Buffy the Vampire? Oh,
Yeah.
the original Buffy. Yeah, Buffy was not was a comedy. The original Buffy the Vampire Slayer had Paul Rubin in it, aka Pee Wee Herman. Yeah, he was one of the vampires. He was the vampire that had the really long death scene.
Frankenstein. Would you picture that as a sci-fi or a horror movie?
Frankenstein or Young Frankenstein?
The original Frankenstein.
I
Or
consider it
Dr.
a black and
Frankenstein
white.
makes a monster. That's not
Well, I don't know.
And my
because it's
I mean, it
not
was a horror movie at the time, I think.
But it's also pretty science fiction because
Well,
it's
Mary
based on
Shelley's
science.
entire concept was science fiction at the time, but it was based upon the revolution and it was based upon electricity being brought into the world. Or at least that was one of its strong motivations for it.
But if you had to choose, would it be considered more of a sci-fi or a horror movie?
Probably sci-fi.
Social commentary.
I hate you. I hate you.
I mean, it was. It technically was.
Oh my god, everything's social commentary.
No, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein was
What
a
about
social commentary.
Okay, what about the original Dracula?
Original Dracula? That was, which one are we talking about? Are we talking about, like, really scary Dracula? Are we talking about black and white Dracula when he looks at you, a flashlight goes across his face, and you're like, oh my god, I can't stop looking at it?
Yeah, it's that one. Not
Classic
the one,
horror.
not Nosferatu.
Movie, sure.
Nosferatu.
For
Classic horror.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta put that away.
So you would say, like, there's a difference between classic horror and, like, actual horror?
Well, genres aren't so simple anymore. There's, like, subcategories to them.
You're a
sure. Like rock music.
Oh my god.
Okay.
He's
would
going to the
Scream
trash.
be considered a horror movie or
Skip.
a detective movie?
Scream?
What was
Scream.
It's not a detective movie. It's a horror. It's a slasher.
Is it a suspense?
No, it's a slasher horror.
Why is it a slasher?
Because knives are slashy.
His knives are slashy. Oh my god. Yeah.
But, okay, so, like, do people have to die in a horror movie in order for it to be a horror movie?
No? I don't know. Do
I
they?
feel like if it's not rated R, it's not a horror movie. Whenever I see a
cleverly
horror movie and I'm
disagree.
like, oh, it's PG-13, like, I don't have high
but
expectations.
wasn't,
Do it tomorrow, guys.
no, Conjuring was rated R. No, nobody dies in The Conjuring.
I think if you mention demons, it has to be rated R.
Not anymore.
Well, there were demons in, what's it called? Nemo.
What?
You going, Nemo? That old
Kind of
cartoon.
dream will you dream,
That's
little
not a horror
Nemo?
movie.
Where will you go on your midnight flight?
What about Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I would
That's-
consider a comedy horror.
I consider that a theatrical performance that's performed every weekend in LA at the New Art Theater.
Sassy Brassy says It. Do you guys like It? I loved it.
Oh, I loved
I
it.
loved
The
it.
redo of it, I
Yeah.
loved. I really liked it. I like good Lovecraftian-ish type stories, especially when they're well done, and it was well done. I like supernatural, not supernatural, yeah, supernatural type horror. I like, but I don't like gory horror, and I don't like anything involving fate. Like, it's already happened. It's already predestined. There's no way out of it. You are going to
I like
die.
Final Destination. Wait,
I hate
did you like it, Chris?
Like Final Destination.
No, it. Like, with Pennywise, the clown.
No, I was talking to him. He said he didn't like
yeah,
things
he
to do
doesn't
with like
Final
fate.
Destination.
No, I don't like Final Destination. Final Destination to me is just an excuse for a bunch of random how many different ways can we kill someone in a goryish way, and then very loosely connect it into a story that makes no sense.
I don't agree. I liked how the most recent Final Destination linked to the very first one, because it was masked as a prequel.
So 10 minutes of the final movie in the series is entertaining.
You realize, oh fuck, we never said when this movie was taking place, and then you see and you notice, wait, technology was a little bit old in this movie.
Wow. I have no idea what you're talking about.
So, spoilers, but Final Destination, that plane that
don't
goes up in the
spoil. I haven't
beginning.
seen it yet. 20 years after it's come out.
The what?
The plane that
There's a plane?
blows up in the you're worthless.
I always say with those movies, when you've seen them one, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
That
When you've seen it one, you've seen
okay.
it all.
Final Destination 4 with the race car or the racetrack, the NASCAR. That was terrible. That was bad, and the creator should feel bad.
B movie is
I
an
think they
icon.
just put that one on Netflix.
I know that Darless of the
Did they
Royal
really?
Film, but it just
The special effects were so bad. Like
Really?
all of them.
For which one?
Number 4. It was like the it's a car. Like at one point, there's like very CGI car just flies onto a whole group of people, and same with like rocks.
Was
And
that the
you're just like,
was that
what's
in the
going
time
on?
was that in the
That's
time of
disgusting.
we need CGI? What's a set?
But
Yeah.
it was, and it was a time where like really bad CGI horror movies were coming out like over and over and over.
You want to
again.
know what a bad CGI movie is? I can give you 2 of them.
Anaconda?
Green Lantern,
Okay.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Shark Boy and Lava Girl was terrible. It was just a bad movie, and everybody loved it.
It's because
I-
everyone was a child when they saw
I
it.
thought it was so stupid,
No,
so I
it's
really
fine.
like Spy Kids movies, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be kind of like Spy Kids, and I thought it was awful.
Yeah, it wasn't. Spoilers, it was not a Spy Kids movie.
No. It just had like the same aesthetic.
Yeah, that's because Jacob from frickin' Twilight was in it. As a
Spy
child.
Kids was
Yes,
incredible.
oh,
Spy
I forgot
Kids
about
1
that.
was really good. I could never get behind any of the others.
The finger dudes.
Spy Kids had really, really bad CGI too.
I remember Spy Kids 1 being really good though. For like a kids movie that
It was a kids
it was
movie.
very
Yeah.
charming and it was
You have to,
it was
yeah,
decent.
you
And then
have
of course
give
I wanted to be a
kids
spy.
But then it was so popular they just kept on remaking it and doing things, and then I wanted to die internally because as I saw each and every single thing that came out, I was like, what the hell? You know how Hollywood loves to remake stuff and they're all like, oh my god, my nostalgia, let me like get all on that? Where the
Yeah.
fuck is my Darkwing Duck?
Disney
Those were
has-
connected.
It's not letting go.
Disney's all like, he's here in the new DuckTales, briefly. Okay, you're done.
Disney has its little grubby fingers, its little mouse paws on it, and it's not letting go.
No, they're not. They're all like, but we have Marvel. We can't do this anymore.
How about Pan's Labyrinth?
Pan's Labyrinth, I really liked to know that was not a horror.
But what about the Pale Man? Did you not think he was absolutely goddamn terrifying?
No.
Pale
Chris?
Man?
Where she
No,
was,
because
like,
they were all
they
different
were like,
forms.
no,
of...
don't eat the food, and then she eats the food, and he like pulls his hands up to his face, and he has eyes on his palms.
It was basically like all different types.
Oh.
Everything in it was basically like a fae. It fit within a lot of the concepts of what fae could be.
Doesn't make it less terrifying.
Do you know how terrifying a lot of the fae could be? Especially with original stories. They weren't meant to make kids go, I love fairies. They were meant to make kids go, I swear I'm not going to go outside, mother and father, or eat anything from anyone's garden ever again. I will die here of starvation with
Did
you.
you take an iron bar out of my chest?
No.
Why do I feel like you're a lying sack
I
of
didn't,
poopy
so you
pimples?
probably need to ask someone else that's in here with us.
First,
Me?
I can guarantee you he did it.
I didn't. I absolutely did not.
What a fight.
It's nice to know everyone else is
It's gonna
contributing.
be a fight. You did take it!
I didn't.
You totally did!
I didn't. I only have copper, and the entire stream has never seen me do it. I've gone in your chest just to look at it. I have not taken anything. I've thought
I'm just
about it, and
doing
then I
it
was
now.
like, nah.
Stay away from my... I'm trying to save up for a recycling machine. You get
I
away!
have this, this, and this, and I'm about to...
Get away! No!
One day, someone else will help with this center. One day.
Get away from my shit.
Can't see me.
I have an assortment of wild seeds. I think I'm gonna stick them in the ground.
Why do I only have 3 again? What is going on?
I'm coming back to the farm right now, so you probably need to seriously consider some stuff.
I'm keeping them in my inventory. I can't trust either one of you.
Yeah.
And before
Oh my
there's
God.
actually a fucking glitch and I just keep losing them because of it.
That would be even better. So many seeds.
Yeah, you like that seed? I think there's seeds in my chest if you want them.
No.
No? Alright, don't take them. Fuck you. Love you. Must be lag. It's not lag! Unless the lag's name is Dilly.
I like how the entire stream has been watching me. What was I doing? And he's all like, Dilly's taking stuff from
Oh
me.
my God.
Meanwhile, I'm the only one contributing to the frickin' center. I unlocked the center for us with the first bundle by myself.
Appreciate you.
If the Pope were to bless an avocado, would that make it holy guacamole?
Okay, Exorcist. Definitely horror, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Paranormal Activity? Horror.
Darla believes in my hard work. See, someone
I
does.
guess. I feel like those like home movie types of movies are like their own separate thing because I've never liked them. I did actually like some of the Paranormal Activity movies, but like I just hate the whole like home movie
I'm gonna
thing.
see my first
Like the
Paranormal
real-life
Activity
show.
movie this weekend. Is it
Yeah,
this
we're
weekend?
watching it with the Super Fuzzies.
Wait, when
Yeah,
are we
we're
watching it?
We're watching it this weekend, honey. Calm down.
Well, that'll be interesting.
We're watching it on Sunday.
As long as my computer's up and running.
You can
That's
sit
just, like,
next to
sad,
me.
but if I
I
could
can't.
We're
love me.
married. We can touch butts.
Yeah. I got a large box delivered today, and it was very exciting to open it.
I don't know what to do.
It's got computer stuff in it. Oh, Pam.
Okay, Blair Witch Project. Not documentary, I assume. Honey?
Blair Witch Project? Never seen it.
I feel like it wasn't scary. until the
Oh,
end.
Blair Witch Project. You want to know what category?
Yeah.
Home movie.
I mean... I mean...
I have like, oh, wait, is it that time of the year already?
Yeah, Simon Barry's down.
It's Thalmonberry time. Thalmon. Where's all the Thalmonberries?
I'm giving them away.
Have you been picked? No one likes them. Every time you give
Shane
them, they're
loves
like...
them.
Shane only likes them if he can ferment them.
Jennifer, it's not working out between us for starters. I'm sick of your terrible jokes. Me, I understand. In the main course.
For starters.
Why do you always come into our chat and just randomly do jokes? I don't like you, Sheldon Morgan.
It's because you don't appreciate the good dad humor. You know who does appreciate it? Your dad and me.
Yeah, my dad doesn't. Every time we go over my parents' house, Dilly makes a dad joke to my father, and my dad just freaking loses his shit.
Yeah. It's because his dad and I both like them.
He doesn't like you. Oh, no, I'm just
Except I have to be careful on the joke because sometimes if it's not within that dad joke humor range, but it's within his other dad's humor range, he doesn't appreciate or understand it.
I like how you said that like I have gay fathers. Like,
no, it's
my other dad? What?
No, your dad. Like, I showed him a Star Trek joke that I thought he'd appreciate, but it was based off of the song My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard.
Yeah, he doesn't
and
understand.
he was all like, I don't
Oh.
understand.
Yeah, he doesn't know that. He's 67?
All hail the dad joke. See, people appreciate dad jokes. They're good, silly, clean fun.
Puns are great.
Die. Damn it. I mean, I want the bug meat because I'm gonna need the bug meat.
Okay, have you seen Wishmaster?
Isn't that one stupid?
I have not.
No. I mean, it's a movie.
No, it wasn't stupid. It's a movie.
It's one of those movies that came out in the very early 90s, late 80s.
That doesn't
and
mean
it has a
anything.
very 80s aesthetic. It has the same vibe as like Friday the 13th or Nightmare on Elm Street. Way more Nightmare on Elm Street than Friday the 13th. Where it was like there's a lot of practical effects. It's about a djinn.
He's evil. You get 3 wishes. I'm gonna mess with your wishes. Just like a DM with your wish spell.
Like, literally, I'm gonna DM the wish.
Oh my god.
Not so much anymore because DMs don't know how to not make everything super over the top. I have more rice.
Okay, Anaconda with Jennifer Lopez.
That's a porn.
Honey, oh my god. Is that a horror?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
I mean, like, I'd say no.
You'd say
Or
no.
about
Why would you say
Sharknado.
no?
It's in the same category as Sharknado.
Yeah, but
It's
those are
not
considered-
a horror. It's absurd.
Well, I would consider it more like a creature feature.
It's like snakes on a plane.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I would consider snakes on.
There's
no.
snakes on this motherfucking plane. I've never seen it.
Have you ever
I've
seen
never
Red
seen
Eye?
it either. No.
Who is that guy?
I have a lot going on for me on the farm. and I
It
kinda
has
regret
Cillian
it,
Murphy in it.
but- Who?
Cillian Murphy. He's the guy from 28 Days Later. With the weird face. The guy from 28 Days Later, the main character. He's shirtless in that one scene where he's kissing the lady. And then the other girl comes in and she's like, I'm gonna hit you.
What? Are you talking about the main character from 28
Yes.
Days Later?
That's Cillian
The one
Murphy.
that doesn't look like he knows how to shave?
I mean, he does shave. It also has Regina George from the Mean Girls in it.
Who?
Regina George?
Who?
So you don't know Regina George?
No.
Oh my god.
I
She was
forget
on
what her
the
name
cover
is. She
of
played in
Vogue.
The Notebook.
Who?
I heard she
Rachel
does,
McAdams was her name.
I heard she does ads in Japan.
abroad. You know where your career is gone when you're doing ads in Japan.
You're talking about Lindsay Lohan?
I heard she has 2 penny purses and a silver license. Nobody remembers Wonder Woman. Rachel McAdams, yes. Regina George. She only has one name, and it's Regina George.
Bundle.
No, she's really good in it. It's about like plane trip rom-com, and then it gets really creepy.
She's really good in The Time Traveler's Wife. I thought that was cute.
I don't think I ever saw that one either. I don't remember.
I need to watch more movies.
Well, not all of them I want to see.
You
How
wanna
many
see
of them have wizards in it?
None of them.
I need more wizards. Do you know
What
what
about
movie
I Am
I need
Legend?
to see? I need to see the World of Warcraft movie.
No, you don't.
I've already seen it. I stared at it and said, what is going on?
Would you consider I Am Legend a horror movie?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Why not?
Because that's about Will Smith.
Okay, like...
Look, everything that he ended
Bad.
up going through in that, unless he's getting up on stage and slapping a zombie in the face, or a vampire, whatever they're called, I don't know if I can appreciate it.
Aren't they zombie vampires?
Zombie vampires.
Chris? I Am Legend, not horror movie?
No.
Doesn't feel like it.
Would you think I, Robot is a horror movie?
No.
No, that was sci-fi. That was social
Yeah.
commentary.
Okay.
Anything with the AI is a sci-fi.
Well, that was based off of Douglas Adams' short story, wasn't it?
Is Star Wars
Or was
a
it Isaac
fantasy
Asimov?
movie or a sci-fi movie?
What?
Is it a what?
Star Wars a fantasy movie or a sci-fi movie?
It's a weird melding of the both because space wizards with laser swords.
Chris?
I would say sci-fi, but I've also never seen it. Don't
Rachel
judge me.
McAdams.
Yes, honey, stick with us. Rachel McAdams is Regina.
Oh.
You're a little late.
Yeah, you're like 3 conversations down.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you would say, is a horror movie.
Yeah. Gross.
Trying to think of like really fringe movies.
These plants are never growing over here. What is going on? Here's someone.
Really like Rob Zombie movies.
Oh, did you like the
Except
Halloween
the which
movie that
one?
he made?
I liked the Halloween, yeah. I haven't seen the most recent one.
Okay.
I didn't really care about the
Wonka.
sequels, but the
Willy Wonka.
Halloween original he remade was good.
Charlie and the Chocolate
Willy
Factory.
Wonka?
Would you consider
Not a
Charlie
horror.
and the Chocolate Factory a horror movie?
No.
Definitely not.
It was a children's book written by a man who hated children.
Willy Wonka definitely skeeved me out, though.
He is also terrifying. He took those children into his house and into his factory and mutilated them.
No, he didn't mutilate them.
Honey,
It was not his fault of anything that ended up happening to them. Those kids were given strict instructions and didn't follow it. It was a lesson that children are supposed to listen.
that kid drowned in chocolate syrup.
And, okay, which Willy Wonka was the better Willy Wonka?
Only one child died.
Gene Wilder or Johnny Depp? If you don't say Gene Wilder, I'm going to kick your ass.
I do like Gene Wilder better than Johnny Depp. Not because he's the original, but that's the thing. I like the Gene Wilder story a little bit better, but I also like the Johnny Depp story for other reasons.
The Johnny Depp version is more
The Johnny
accurate
Depp.
to the Roald Dahl book.
Yeah.
But the Gene Wilder one, I mean, almost everyone has seen that one. And that one just sticks with people anyways.
Witches.
The original was better.
No, is it a horror movie?
No.
Why
No.
not?
Because it was a children's book that was written by Roald Dahl
It
that was
could be
adapted into a
horror
movie.
children's movie.
No, honey.
It's literally about witches trying to kill children.
Honey, yet again, written by a man who did not like children. Roald Dahl, yet again.
A child dies.
And what? It wasn't a child when it died.
Oh my god.
One of them was put in a painting and grew old and was no longer a child by the end. It was just an old woman trapped in a painting.
Donated a strange
The kids had it
doll.
coming. Yeah, exactly.
Hereditary? Wait, Chris, have you ever seen Hereditary?
No, I've never even heard of it.
God, it's so
Stop
good.
it.
It's so good. Dilly is actually
Stop it.
afraid of it.
Yeah.
Alright.
About
He's
Labyrinth.
like so afraid I'm not allowed to talk about it. What about Hocus
Labyrinth
Pocus?
is Labyrinth is one part puppet show, one part porn. Have you seen his crotch?
Yeah.
No.
How do you know? Okay, how do you watch Labyrinth and not stare at his crotch?
I mean, I definitely saw it when I was younger.
Okay, I saw it when I was younger. I still stared at that crotch, and I was like, "What is this?"
Let me see if I can find a picture of Ziggy Stardust's crotch.
Not
For research purposes.
his name's not Ziggy Stardust.
You know who I'm talking about.
Oh my god, John Bon Jovi. God damn it. Stupid fly, get the hell out of here.
Is that
Here. This is Ziggy Stardust's crotch.
Thank God.
Dude, he was packing.
Yeah. Wasn't he also bi? Just slept with whoever.
I believe it. Okay, how about Hocus Pocus?
You could try and call Hocus Pocus a horror.
It is
It's like
about
Halloween
witches who are trying to kill children.
Witches played by Bette Midler, Sarah
A
Jessica Parker,
child
and that one
dies
from Sister Act.
in the first 10 minutes. A child is permanently mutilated in the first 15
She wasn't
minutes.
mutilated. She had her life force sucked out of her. I think you need to understand what mutilation means.
No, the boy was mutilated. He was turned into a cat.
It's not mutilated.
It says you.
He was magically enchanted to be eternal.
magically
Dude,
enchanted is
I
just
could live my days as a
witchcraft.
cat. I don't think that's a bad thing.
Honey, twist the bones and bend the back. Mulika, Malika, Magica, Mystica, trim him up with
Okay,
baby fat.
Beetlejuice.
What?
Beetlejuice.
That was Tim Burton.
Yeah.
It's just Tim Burton.
But would it be
It's not real
adjacent?
horror.
Oh my god!
What?
Done the 8 Club of Horror movie.
Being attacked like crazy in here!
Okay.
No, it's the lag. Whatever you were doing made it so bad, and so many of them appeared very quickly in a short fucking frame of time.
Sorry, honey.
Oh my god.
No, I was surrounded like by
There's so
10 of
many.
these little flying things. You know those things that fly all around?
Yeah. I don't understand.
They're
why-
attracted to the pretty.
They are. I appreciate that.
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters was not horror.
No.
Ghostbusters was
Comedy.
Are you
comedy.
freaking kidding me? Ghostbusters scared the crap out of me.
Bill Murray doesn't write horror.
Doesn't Bill Murray sell, like, vodka now?
No, that was Dan Aykroyd.
No.
And to his credit, the bottle is kick-ass. I have given that bottle of vodka away as, I've given the actual vodka as a gift before, and people love it just for the bottle.
Yeah, I think.
And the
that
vodka
was the one
actually
that I
has
gave
it has a subtle vanilla flavor to it.
Did I
It's
give you a Skull
absolutely
vodka?
delicious.
Or no, I gave you tequila.
Yeah, you did. You still have
How did I
some.
miss this?
You haven't drank it yet?
It's strong.
What did you get?
Tequila.
What tequila?
I don't remember.
Oh, wasn't that when you said that you had to go and buy a gift, and then you were all like, "I'll go pick it on my like."
Little Vampire.
Haven't seen it.
Little Vampire's not a horror. That's a children's movie.
What about Lost Boys?
See,
That's
I
technically
would
a
say
horror
it's a
from what I remember of it.
I would say it's a horror movie.
But how? But people die in Little Vampire too.
It's not about if people die or not. Do you know what's not a horror? Batman. Do you know what dies in Batman? Mom and Dad.
Alright, practical magic.
That's not a horror.
No.
That is actually technically considered a romantic story. No, it's just a romance story. I'm not gonna make it. Fucking hell. Leave the mine again. Still never gonna make it down to level 20 at this rate.
Just like forgetting every horror movie I've ever watched.
Into the Adventurers Guild.
Would Corpse Bride be considered a horror?
No.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
No, Tim Burton.
Definitely not.
Tim Burton can write horror movies. It
Tim
doesn't
Burton
make
doesn't
him
do
not
horror
capable.
movies.
Like-
It's the same as trying to say Salad Fingers is horror.
Salad Fingers is creepy as hell.
Yeah, it's just creep.
What about Edward Scissorhands?
That's Tim Burton. Finally, the knots have been erased. Dealing with
Friday the 13th is horror though?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was classified as a horror, classic horror.
Why is it considered classic horror?
Because it started an entire franchise.
No, it didn't.
Specifically, the Friday the 13th franchise.
Honey,
How many Friday the 13th movies are there? Last time I checked, there was at least 10. Jason X.
Jason X.
Freddy
wasn't the
versus
10th
Jason.
movie.
What?
Jason X wasn't the 10th movie.
Then it was a really bad naming convention. Hey, kid.
Omen?
Omen.
The Omen.
I don't remember how to switch between my my toolbars. Guys, how do I choose my toolbar?
I don't know. I thought
Tab.
you just hit E.
Oh yeah, I didn't even know you could switch
Tab.
them.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that.
Isaac needs a chill. If you want to talk about kid stories and death, just look at the Disney movie influences. I mean, who needs parents when you're a princess?
Life mottos to live by.
Happy Death Day.
I don't know what the hell that is.
It's like Groundhog Day, but she gets killed by a serial killer in every iteration when she dies.
Okay.
And she has to
I'd
figure
say
out who
no.
the killer is.
That doesn't sound like a horror at all. It
It's
sounds-
super
It's more
slashery
like
and people
comical
die
and
slashery.
Do you know what has a lot of death in it and isn't a horror? Dead Like Me.
Yeah, but it's not an. It's a very tense, like. Oh, the iron bars are back. The iron bars are back. Interesting.
Why are you sitting there and like questioning me? The stream knows I haven't done. I'm gonna have Isaac sit there and watch this entire thing and watch him like blaming me for iron
Fascinating.
bars, and I've never been to his freaking chest once.
Fascinating.
I have been
that
like,
these bars just appeared. Freaking fascinating.
you should probably put up cameras around your farm at this rate.
Very convincing.
Very convincing. What the hell is that? Stay out of my farm. Honey, stay out of my chest!
I'm gonna make you a recycling thing.
I don't want a recycling bin. I'll make my own. Make my own goddamn
You
recycling
are right.
bin.
You're gonna level up.
I make my own goddamn recycling bin. You leave me alone. Okay, now I have a recycling bin, I guess. I don't even want it there.
Now, would the thief like a recycling container as well?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I put that back in your chest a while ago.
So he's not even paying attention.
I thought I was losing my shit because I kept making new ones, and then I'm like, where did it go?
I'm missing some.
There was
Where's my-
twice that I walked by and you were nowhere around, so I was like, whoop.
No, it's not done. Don't have enough. Ugh.
Wow.
Ugh. Wingardium Leviosa.
You're so cute.
Oh, I miss playing the Harry Potter games.
Welcome back.
Oh my
I
god!
can't wait until Hogwarts Legacy comes out. Closed on Wednesdays.
God damn it,
Not
Benj.
Wednesdays. You know what? Fuck your peers. I'm gonna go to JoJo.
Thank you for the sub, Venge. 58 months in a row. How long have we been streaming our lives?
Yep.
Fucking hell.
See what happens, Pierre, when you're closed on Wednesdays? I gotta go to corporate America.
Yeah, exactly. Because there's like, how are you supposed to give him anything?
Pierre is such a little freaking scrub.
Hello, Tiger.
Pierre gets freaking got cucked by the lizard, too.
I sell that. I don't know what I'm doing today. I don't have what I wanted to have to be able to do what I need to do.
The horror movie will be this odd.
The horror
I've
movie.
seen Strangers.
Wow. The Strangers. Oh my god, that movie scared the shit
Which
out
one?
of me.
That was
The
creepy.
Strangers.
Oh, is that the clones?
No, you're thinking of
I remember the others, and I really like the others.
the other. Would the first of all, would the others be considered a horror movie?
I think it would be a thriller. I think thriller movies are far more impactful than, like, suspenseful thrillers are far more impactful than actual horrors. I think horrors try too hard, and they tend to jump over their mark that they're aiming for. And they tend to be a little too much.
Jump scares just annoy me.
Yeah, I don't like jump scares either. I
I
really
think it's
don't
a-
like playing any horror games that have jump scares, though I've been trying to play
So
horrors.
a thriller is actually a subset of the horror franchise.
Yeah, thriller's technically a subset. I'm aware of
Okay.
that. But I wouldn't sit there and say, oh, it's a horror when it's not really a horror, it's more suspenseful. So it therefore fits
That-
into the thriller
that-
category.
Thriller is a horror movie.
No, it's not!
Yeah, psychological thrillers always give me such anxiety, so that makes them horror movies. Because I'm always like, oh my god.
Why are there so many
I
trees
can't handle
overhead?
this stress.
What about Get Out? Hello. Honey, why are you shaking the whole table? He doesn't want up.
He does.
He doesn't love
He
you.
does until I ended up doing that. Tiger came up under the desk and he just went "Ugh," with his nose on my
you're
leg,
thinking
and I
of
looked
Us, by
down.
the way, honey.
Oh, us? Okay.
With the clones.
I think I saw that with you. I think you forced me or something.
Yeah, I think so too. Us was a good movie. Have you seen Us, Chris?
What one is that?
Where everybody has a double and they're like under.
Yes, I was trying to think of the name of that movie. I did like that, and I would consider it a horror movie.
What about the one with not Nicolas Cage? Jesus Christ.
Why do you keep on bringing up
You're just
Nicolas
upset.
Cage?
I hate Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, the thing.
I remember when Nicolas
The
Cage
Shining.
was like...
Horror?
Classic horror.
Classic horror?
I
What
was...
about Dr. Sleep?
Doctor Sleep was scary.
I just
I
saw
like
my
that
energy
movie a
level.
lot.
Doctor Sleep was scary. That scene with the kid and them torturing the child was
Yeah, that was
terrifying.
pretty brutal.
Hello. Apparently the kid was fine. Like the actor was fine, and he was like laughing about it after.
Hello.
But his screams, I still
Hello.
feel like haunt me to this day.
Hello.
And oh.
Hello.
Okay, Pet Cemetery,
Hey, girl.
the original.
You
That would be a horror movie.
I
The
don't-
original? Oh.
I never saw it.
I actually never saw the original. I only saw the new one.
Okay.
I have white for all
What
of
about The
them.
Mist? Oh, that's always been one of my favorites.
I would say it was a horror movie with a side of I want to punch that lady in the face.
I would say
Horror
it
movie with a
is-
good Karen.
I would say it was I can't think of the word.
Stephen King.
No. It starts with an E.
Egocentric.
No. Well, yes, that too.
Brightburn.
No, what?
Brightburn.
What's Brightburn?
Oh, that was good.
That was a scary. I would consider Brightburn a horror. The one with where if
Yeah.
Superman was bad.
Oh my god, he was like a sociopath. It was
He was
fucking
so
crazy.
scary.
It was good and it wasn't good, remember? Like it dragged or something. There was something wrong with it. Like it had so much potential and then just kind of went off and
I don't remember that. I remember me being engaged the entire time. I think you're thinking of a different movie, honey.
Am I?
One night, because I used to sleep with the TV on, I woke up and that movie was playing. I had no idea what it was. I just caught it right at the beginning and then couldn't go back to sleep and ended up watching the whole thing. I had no idea what it was about for a while. And then, like, I don't know, 40 minutes into it, I was like, oh, Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's fucking terrifying.
That movie would have benefited
so sad
a lot.
when the dad died.
That movie would have benefited a lot more
so
from
creepy.
not knowing what it was supposed to be about before seeing it.
Yes.
Like, that ruined a lot.
I will say, his dad was... Mwah. Sorry. I usually rate movies based on
Plitters.
how fuckable the father is.
Putters.
How about... Adam Sandler movies?
No, don't. Don't you
I don't think there's
dare.
like any horror movies.
Oh wait, no. Every time I hear of him, I think of all the stupid old comedies that I hated that he did, the really dumb ones. But then I keep on forgetting, as a result of those, because those permanently tarnished my young brain, that he was in actually decent movies and actually is a decent actor when he's doing a decent role.
Really only seen his comedies. I don't even know. What else he's
I
done.
remember he was in Click. There was another. Was it?
Oh,
What was
Adam
the one?
Sandler.
Wait, what?
Adam Sandler was in Click.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that one was kind of comedy-ish, but it
Okay.
was more intelligent-ish, I guess you could say. What about E.T.?
It's a story about a literal fucking alien.
You're not calling
Oh,
E.T. a horror
awesome.
movie.
He's scared.
They're
of
people
the
too, man.
girl.
It was Drew Barrymore. She got scared of everything.
Okay, but when those guys came in the suits, that scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, because it was the government.
Government.
It still scared the shit out of me.
Oh, Putters.
He keeps coming up and, like, rubbing and then walking away.
Casper.
No.
No.
It is about a child that freezes to death. The child is dead.
That's because Hollywood felt the need that they had to give
Same
Casper
thing about
a
the like
backstory
little
when he was just
natural
a
fairy
cartoon
tales about a
ghost.
child who freezes to death.
Casper the Friendly Ghost was what
That
it
was
based off
there
of.
is an actual fairy tale about a child who freezes to death. The Matchstick Girl never got a freaking movie, and I'm so frustrated about it.
I had a
Um,
Pixar short or Disney short, one of the others. I don't know. They're all kids.
Terrorizer.
I don't even
Never
know
saw
what
it.
that is. What the hell is that?
It's super gory.
Are you just looking at the list?
No.
Oh, what
I'm trying to
about-
think.
Oh, the Atomic Avenger.
The Toxic
That movie
Avenger?
was toxic. That's
Yeah,
what it
no,
is.
I know
Sorry.
what you meant.
Yeah, that movie was gross.
Yeah, I wasn't really into it. I would say it was
It was-
horror, but I don't know if.
I think it was more just disgusting.
Yeah. Erotic thrillers, are they horror? That's a good point. Do you think Chloe was scary, even though it was literally.
What?
I mean, that would be more of a suspense.
I don't even know what that was.
Chloe was the movie with Amanda Seyfried, and she tries to do the red-haired lady from Lost World.
What?
She tricks her into thinking she's like a prostitute, and she tricks her into thinking that her husband's cheating on her so that she can get with the red-haired lady from Lost World. So Amanda Seyfried and red-haired lady from the Lost World do each other, and then it was like it's all ruse.
What?
Yeah.
What about Orphan? The Orphan. That movie's creepy.
Yeah, I would say it's a horror. I would give it a horror.
I just had another one, but I forgot.
Drag Me to Hell. Horror.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was intentional horror. With a really stupid ending.
Also,
the stupidest gypsy. Yeah, the stupidest lady that caused the curse. You're mean to me. I'm sorry. What about your finances again? How could you push me out of my house? Literally foreclosed on it like 3 times, you old bat, and we've given you how much?
It's literally not even her fault. She was just doing her job.
Not even was she just doing her job. Literally bending over backwards, doing her best to try and get the little old bitch her extra chance with the bank. And the bank manager, no matter how much she pleaded, said no. And she was all like, "You are a horrible person." And I'm all like...
Is that how she said it?
I mean,
like,
well, she did it with one less eye or something, I think. But, yeah. Queen of sauce. Stir fry. I already know how to cook a stir fry. I'm in bed at 12:30. Well, Isaac is going to pass out in the fields. It's 12:40. Oh, damn it.
Yeah, I finally leveled for farm.
Dead silence.
I can make a mayonnaise.
You know what pissed me off about Drag Me to Hell that I never wanted to watch it again and I almost turned it off?
What?
Killing the cat.
Oh, kid. I'm always sad when the animal dying.
It's not about the animal, it's just the kitty.
Are we doing mushrooms or fruit in the cave?
Mushrooms. The fruit you can get off of fruit trees. I mean, let Kristen pick.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know. I have never used a cave for farm.
How do
I don't know.
harvest this?
Mushrooms. We'll just say mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
I have geodes in my chest.
Who's killing cats? There's a scene in Drag Me to Hell where one of the potential ways for her to remove the curse or to ward off the evil involved her having, I don't remember if it had to be a beloved, something she loved, or if it was specifically a cat, but she got desperate and ended up, like, sacrificing her own cat.
How about It? Like the mini-series, not the main series.
Mini-series.
You know how, like, with Tim Curry, how they had mini-series?
No, I mean, it's...
Never saw it.
I don't even really remember it much, and it's not really scary to me. It never was.
Children of the Corn?
Never saw it.
I would say that It mini-series was horror, but I wouldn't say it's scary.
It was supposed to be horror, but because it was meant for TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it. What about I don't know either. Just Jeepers Creepers.
Never saw it.
I am mixed on Jeepers Creepers.
I just think it was like the demon.
I thought it was creepy, and I thought it was a horror movie. But I gotta say it, the director being a convicted child abuser, kind of sullies my viewpoint on it. Like, I can't enjoy the movie anymore because he is a convicted abuser. So after he dies, then maybe I'll enjoy it.
Alright then.
This was not information I knew of.
Yeah. House of Glass.
I don't know it.
I didn't know either.
What about just Glass? How about that movie?
It's not a
I didn't
horror.
watch that.
I mean, technically, it could be considered a horror if you were forced to have to go through another M. Night Shyamalan movie.
That's true.
But not all of his movies were bad, and I actually did like Glass. Wait, which was it? Wait, which one was Glass? Was that the last one? No, I actually hated that one. I loved what he was trying to do, and the fact that he doesn't know how to keep to his own canon is stupid. Because I remember he breaks a lot of things. The one previous to it was really good. But that's also because of the actor in general that they brought in. Because without him playing that role, it would not have gone over well.
What was the second movie?
The second movie
Because
was the
first
multiple
movie was
personality.
Unbreakable.
The first movie was Unbreakable. The second one was
Which?
about what's his name. It was when Charles Xavier had multiple
Wait.
personalities.
She doesn't know what I'm talking about. Have you ever seen Unbreakable with Bruce
Yeah,
Willis?
Switch, I think, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, and the other movie he had, like, Patricia was one of the personalities.
Yeah, that is a sequel to Unbreakable.
Yeah, I know.
But we didn't know that.
I just never
until-
saw Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked the first two movies. I did not like Glass. I hated it.
Yeah, Switch I liked quite a bit. But again, it's because of that particular actor. He did such a good job. Destroying.
I'm trying to think of this one
crap
movie.
that physics trying to do.
What?
There's this one movie where this chick is, like, trapped in a bunker with the guy who
That's
supposedly
Cloverfield.
rescued her.
The
Yeah.
second Cloverfield.
I was very
I
confused
don't
by
think I
that
ever
because it
saw
was
the
like
second
they were
one.
making
I'm
it out
trying
like
to
he was
not
the
spoil
enemy
it
the
for
whole
Dylan
time,
because
but he never
never saw
really
the
did
second
anything.
Cloverfield. And I don't want to spoil it for him, but that was, I agree, that was a pretty freaking good movie. And I wasn't expecting it to be a good movie. Eight-Legged Freaks.
Never seen it.
It's the movie with the giant spiders.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Night of the Living Dead.
Yeah, it could
No,
be a horror movie.
Classic horror.
Yeah.
Like, it's not scary now because of all
Right.
the things that we're exposed to, but I feel like when it came out, I'm sure that was absolutely freaking rocking. Like, people losing their shit. The Final Determination on Child's Play, the original.
The original, I'd say, is a horror.
But the ones after it aren't?
Well, I mean, I liked the sequels. I don't like the remake. I don't think is a horror movie.
Oh, okay. What about Bride of Chucky?
Yeah, I like that movie.
Weren't all the
Oh
Chucky movies essentially like comedy masquerading as horror?
Actually, you know what? Like, Bride of Chucky and The Siege of Chucky, I don't think were like horror movies. They were more comical.
Does
Or the first one
anyone
was
in
like a
this
fucked up Toy
town
Story.
get worried when one of us from the farm just wanders into town, pulls a giant sword out of our pocket, and just starts swinging it?
No.
Because I was near Haley and I was like, let me cut these bushes / grass down, and I just wantonly swung that sword.
You wonton.
Like-
Wantonly. Like wontons from a Chinese restaurant.
That's how that works.
Yes.
Great. I'm proud of you.
I'm proud of myself.
Babadook.
Never saw it. Am I not allowed to see that because of you? Like you're absolutely, utterly terrified or something?
No. Babadook was, why can't you be normal?
About Sixth Sense.
I've never seen it,
Sixth
but I've
Sense?
seen that.
I mean, I do genuinely want to say Babadook had me scared. Like, it genuinely, when it was coming into the room, scared the shit out of me. But the rest of the movie was me just hoping that it would kill the child.
What about 13 Ghosts?
Oh, that was the one with the mirrors?
Mm-hmm. I thought that was creepy.
So, yeah.
That was a horror
I
type
have good
thing.
memories
I
of that
vaguely
movie.
remember seeing that. I think I like that one.
So, I have good memories of that movie, and I rewatched it the other day. It is not a good movie.
You're that one guy that has a katana collection. You'd think it'd be Sebastian. What?
The plot of 13 Ghosts is just such a fucking mess.
I mean, most of those movies are, though.
But it was so cool. The concept of 13 Ghosts was so cool.
Put that in.
The original Mummy.
Like the black and white one?
Yeah, where he just like walks nonchalantly to everybody and they just kind of die.
They just kind of die.
Yeah,
Do they do that old school like?
Yes.
And then it like a shadow
where they
comes
just, like,
over them
make
and then it
like,
just
a
cut.
screaming face. Yeah.
Just makes a screaming face.
Unless it's
Yeah.
it's and then you hear the girl screaming, you never quite see it, and then they come in and she's just gone, and they're all like, he's got blood, Barbara. And then when this mummy comes after, like an actual person, like a guy, the guy goes over and he tries and hits it, and the mummy doesn't react, but it goes like, ugh, and the guy goes, ah!
Yes.
That
was
kind of
the
thing?
original horror.
That's
Yeah.
exactly.
Tremors.
Tremors?
Yeah.
That's not a horror, that's a cult classic.
Honey, that's not a genre. That isn't a genre.
You want to try and tell Reddit that?
Cult classic is not a genre.
It is as far as
It is
Reddit's
a
concerned.
title. Chris.
No, definitely not a genre, because, like, Rocky Horror is a cult classic, but so it was Mean Girls.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Ho
Rocky
ho.
Horror a classic because it actually was successful in its time? Whereas Tremors was like a complete box office flop?
It was popular after it went to VHS.
Yeah, it became incredibly popular afterwards, and that's when it's made its money. Which is what made it a cult classic.
But would you consider it a horror? Yes or no?
No.
No? Oh. I'm on the edge of calling it a creature feature.
Which one?
Tremors. With the worms.
I think it classifies as a horror. It's a creature feature, but a horror.
The Meg.
You
Oh,
mean
so a
like
horror
Meg,
movie,
the
but
daughter
it's
that we don't talk about?
No, Meg.
Oh, the
The
shark.
giant, yeah, Megalodon.
The Megalodon.
The one with the bald guy that's really hot no matter what he does.
Oh my god.
I don't think that was a horror movie, but there was another one. I almost want to say it was literally called Underwater, but I don't know if that's the title. But it had Kristen Stewart in it, and she's literally like walked along the bottom of the ocean. That was so fucking creepy.
Did she
I
wake
hate
and walk? Did she wake and walk and walk and wake?
No, honey, stop. We're not talking about Bly. Kristen Stewart. Every once in a while, I like catch her actually acting, and it scares me to my core.
Oh my god, Kristen Stewart. She of No One Else Can Ever Be Mary Jane, and I Make This Movie. That Kristen Stewart?
No, honey, because that's not who that is.
Wait, who is that?
That's not Kristen Stewart. Kristen Stewart is Twilight.
Oh, that one. She acts?
He acts.
She does have every once in a while. She like gets these acting roles, and I'm like, she'll never do it. And then like she'll actually act in it, and I'm like, what is going on?
So once upon a time when I was a child,
it's like having a dog walk on its freaking legs.
Because I was born in that time period where we used our imagination because we didn't have as many video games and everything. So I used to go outside, and every now and then I would play with my little toys and everything, and they would like make food. And what I would do is I'd have like metal bottle caps, and I would put mud in the bottle cap, and that would be like a mud pie. And you put like a flat square rock on top, like it's a pat of butter. That had more acting potential than Kristen Stewart.
Why are you like to support Kristen Stewart?
Have you seen her?
Yes, she's She was
Mud
in that
trying to
movie-
be a pie is more convincing than Kristen Stewart trying to act. I caught a fish. I'm gonna go sell it. What's an anchovy? It is Tony Shalhoub, aka that monk guy. I'm trying to remember what I originally saw that guy in. I think it was the TV sitcom Wings. The guy that played in Monk, that series.
Oh, okay.
The first time I ever saw him was on a TV show, and it was a sitcom called Wings. Took place in a small little airport. Because, you know, at that time period, we had to have, like, comedies, but they always took place in one particular location.
Okay. Do you think 28 Days Later would be considered a horror?
Yes. Unpopular opinion, you thought Kristen Stewart was perfect for Bella in Twilight. Is that because the entire story lacked any personality?
Not really possible.
Jessica's Body?
Jennifer's Body.
Jennifer's Body, that's it. Thank you.
What?
I never considered it a horror movie.
Which one? 28 Days Later?
No, Jennifer's Body.
Oh.
Body.
With,
Megan
God,
Fox.
what is her name? Megan Fox,
Fox.
you said. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it definitely has horror elements. Like,
It seems like
saying
it's
it is
seen-
completely not horror at all. It's like a lie. But I agree. I don't know if I would call it a horror. Candyman? I would call it Candyman.
I haven't seen it yet.
The original was very slashery, but also like just tense.
Found a cardboard box, washed up on the beach, didn't know what it was, hit it with my sword, got a bunch of geodes.
Honey, what do you think?
Well done.
What?
Candyman horror.
Never saw it.
How about Paranorman?
Isn't that a children's show?
Yeah, but it was pretty freaking.
It's not a horror.
Why?
It was a dark children's show, if anything. Didn't it have like zombies and stuff in it? What did it
Yeah.
have? Yeah, but weren't the zombies funny? And it was also stop motion?
What is that movie with the mirror and what's her name from Doctor Who?
I know what you're talking about. The redhead.
Yeah.
I think
Oculus?
I don't really remember it much, but I feel like that was a
Yes,
scary movie.
Oculus.
What?
Oculus is scary. I would say that was a horror movie.
Yeah.
Oh shit! It's 9 o'clock.
Wait, don't we have to finish out this day, or are we gonna just
Yeah,
end?
we'll finish up this
Yeah, we'll
day.
finish it out.
You cool with that, Chris?
Yeah, that's cool. I gotta bring Jody a cauliflower.
Yeah, I got that too. I have some growing.
That personality is liking ever.
I will keep that on me because I will break those open. I feel like oh, that's right. You need coal for that. I don't know what I'm doing with my life.
What was the movie where she can't hear? Hush.
Oh,
Oh, I like that.
that was a thriller.
Yeah.
I would consider.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I would really, honestly, almost consider it a slasher, but it's really not. It is just very tense the entire way through.
It's very fun.
Like, oh my
Shut.
god. Like, it made me sick to my stomach halfway through, and I'm like, oh, I love this. The Ring.
The Ring's a horror.
But would it be considered classic horror?
No. I mean,
What
I
about
don't
The
know at this
Grudge?
point, maybe.
Because it's based off of Ringu. And Ringu had a completely fucking different plot.
Honey.
I don't know, it's based off
Honey.
something.
Yeah.
Honey.
Don't destroy it, please.
You're gonna pick it?
Okay, take it.
No.
Chris is supposed to be taking it. She's the one who's been doing it.
I don't care, I don't need it.
Jody does.
I already gave her one.
Oh, I didn't yet.
Nosferatu?
Very much classic horror.
I feel like Nosferatu, like, kind of defined.
I don't think it defined classic. Well, yeah, it did. It's considered the first one, I believe. It's also very difficult to watch because it's just... I mean, silent movie. There's only so much they could do with the narration, with the, like, actual text or anything. Wait, oh, it's Jody. It's the mother. She needs the cauliflower. Goddamn autocarrot. Whoop, movie news night. What?
Katie.
Where is she?
Have you
Why
ever
isn't she
seen
in the kitchen?
Fog?
I don't actually know where she goes.
She's supposed to be in
Like,
that
Native
kitchen. That's where I found her.
spirits. No, they weren't Native Americans.
She goes other places.
They were settlers with leprosy. Were like kept on a boat, and then as a result,
Tiger?
they're like killing the descendants.
Tiger. He's like looking at me and occasionally going kick, kick, kick. Those are some big eyes you got, Tiger. He's all like, oh my god.
Do you know which movie I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
No.
With Native American spirits, what?
No, they were not Native American. They were settler spirits. They had like there was a case of leprosy, and they took everybody with leprosy and put it on a boat and lit it on fire.
Jesus.
I mean,
And then they came back and killed the descendants.
that's one way to get rid of them.
Did you ever see Perfume?
Uh,
Like a French horror movie, but I think they made it into like a mini series in America. But the guy would like kill hookers and like steal their scent to make like some
ew.
crazy perfume.
I love
And then
it.
in the end, he
Ew.
poured it over himself, and the homeless people ate him.
Are you
What?
freaking kidding me?
His whole
Sounds
goal
so
was to be
gross. I want
dinner.
to see it.
He's all like, I need to feed the
It's-
homeless. Hold on, guys. I have a
Like-
plan.
You should definitely look into it. It's pretty crazy. He like wraps the hooker skin in like fat to like absorb their scent.
Ew, that sounds awesome.
So she made herself into a candle.
No, she didn't make herself. It's a boy.
He ma-
Boy wraps hooker in.
Oh, he
In
made himself
fact-
into a candle.
No, he made her into a candle.
He made her. Okay, he
I
made
definitely-
her into
Your
whatever.
possessive nouns are having problems today.
I'm barely paying attention to the entirety of the plot because I don't fully understand it since I haven't seen it. But it sounds a little ridiculous.
It's actually a
Ridiculous.
pretty good movie. A friend of mine in high school gave it to me and was like, "Here, watch this." So I brought it home and watched it with my mom, and it was super fucking awkward. It was just like, "Oh, great! I'm watching a movie with tons of naked hookers getting murdered, but that's fine. Hi, mom."
Aww. Mother daughter bonding time.
Eggs, bread, carrot, and milk, but no cauliflower. Mm. Yep.
But then, so I had like an ongoing thing for a while. I smell like dead hooker.
Where does she go? Where does she go during the day? She doesn't have a life.
Where is she?
I don't know, but I found Marnie. What happened? Oh, there she is! Oh wait, no, this is a cutscene, so she's just magically there. Is she in there?
Oh.
Jody, whatever her name is.
She was in the cutscene and then she was gone.
Your children are home, are you even here? Look, child, I have a sword. Ew, it's boiled beet night again. If I happen to get to your mother in time, it'll be more than boiled beet night. It will be cauliflower night. Look at this. Look at this. This is how you cut the bread.
Oh, here's Shoni.
Where is she?
Murders children.
She's in town square.
Is she bothering to head back home to,
Yeah, she's going
feed
home
her
now.
children?
Her children, because they have to eat 24/7.
They require food, and her husband kind of bailed on them.
They've got the story going. He's in the army, don't you know?
He is in the army. Black
Did he ever come
Swan,
back?
Horror movie?
What?
Would Black Swan be a horror movie?
Psychological thriller.
Never saw it. Doesn't that have Padme in it?
What about V for Vendetta?
I've never seen V for Vendetta.
I have.
That's such a good movie.
Do you know what kind of movie V for Vendetta is? It's the kind that teaches you about bread and butter.
What? What about Fear Street?
Haven't seen it.
Nope.
I would say it was a horror. What? You said no?
I don't know.
I've
never seen
with
it.
you.
What? Which one's Fear Street? Oh, that one! Wait, is that the Netflix one?
It was the horror
The
movie
three-parter?
series. Yes.
It was horror. It was very obviously horror. Literally said horror. It was literally
Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. No,
I would say
No.
so.
no, it's not horror at all. What's wrong with you?
The Craft.
That wasn't horror. That was about as horror-filled as Mean Girls.
Witchy Mean Girl.
Witchy Mean Girls.
Alright. That's it.
That's it for the night.
That's it. That was fun. That was great. We almost went through an entire season